Hey, Peace family. Will Myers with Myers Impact, and today's video is going out to the coaches and trainers who have been coaching and training for a while, have gotten some great results with their clientele, but have not achieved that financial independence that they're looking for, or are not where they want to be financially. And this comes down to a real simple thing. I mean, there's many issues that could be coming up, but really when we think about what's the primary issue, the first and main issue is that you are most likely not marketing to the right clientele. Simple as that. I had a video a couple days ago that I posted, and it's specifically in the video, it talked about if you had to make $500 in sales, would you rather be selling a $10 product or would you rather be selling a $100 product? And let's put that right into a coach's or trainer's mindset or frame. Let's say you've already gotten yourself out of the gym. First of all, get the heck out of the gym. It's a great way to meet clientele, but they're going to take half of your money. So let's say you've already gotten past that. You found out how to build the business on your own. Trust me, it's tough. It's not easy, but it is simple. It takes a couple key things. But let's get back to the fact that you're on your own now. You now are in charge of how much you charge. You control the rate that you charge for your sessions. But you also are in control of the expectation of knowledge that you're going to be bringing to that session. And as I said, a lot of my clients that I work with now have really made themselves very well off financially, and I have multiple people in that multi-million-dollar status. And one of the main things that I hear from people when I tell that to people is they're like, well, how would I don't have the confidence to be able to talk to someone like that, to even be able to coach. How could I coach a multi-millionaire? Blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you one thing about these clients. The main thing that they would all agree with is that achievement recognizes achievement. Okay? You may not have been able to build that financial independence or that, six-figure business or that multimillionaire status, but that doesn't mean that that's what they're looking for to hire you as a coach. What do you think that they're looking for? They are most likely looking for someone who knows what they're talking about. They don't want some rinky-dink trainer that didn't even focus on their own physique. That you gotta walk the walk and you gotta talk the talk. Now, if you're in a position where you're able to build your way to get to these clientele, you're charging more. So now you have the opportunity to, of course, get more education. If anybody watching this, if you don't have a coach of some shape or form, get a coach. It doesn't matter if it's a speech coach. It doesn't matter if it's someone who helps you understand how to relate better to the clientele you're after. Maybe it's someone who's looking to help you understand how to get to higher ticket clientele so that you don't have to spend as much of your time. Think about it. If it is that $100 or $10 session, well, we'll say it's a $50 session versus a $100 session. We'll keep it low at like $100. So if you have to sell, if your goal is I want to do $500 in sales per day that I'm working, that means you either are going to have to do, let's see, if first of all, if it's a $50 client, that's 10 clients you got to hit per day. Now you can kind of see that if you're paying out a gym, you're going to lose a lot. You got to work twice as hard. Okay, so $50 a session, that's 10 clients to get you to your $500 point. If you're doing hour sessions, that's 10 hours. You got little breaks in between, blah, blah, blah. That's 12-hour days. I don't know I love working out. I love training, but I'm not trying to be coaching for 12 hours. Like, come on. So then let's say that your session is $150, right? Or let's just keep it at 100, like we use the example. Now that's only 5 sessions. That's 5 hours. Now, what are you doing on the back end? If you're charging that extra rate, you also have a little bit more credentials, so there's likely that you're putting in a little bit more time on the back end, making sure that they have their nutrition planning, making sure that they have their exercise programming, making sure that they have that stuff, but you're physically in front of that person way less time, and you're getting what you need to get out of it financially. I saw this meme the other day. It was like all these companies giving us pizza parties and all this stuff, and it's like, just pay me what I'm worth. I don't need an employee appreciation week. Just pay me what I'm worth. So if you are now your employee, you are your boss, pay yourself what you're worth. It really doesn't even matter your business, honestly. I know I'm talking to trainers and coaches right now, but anyone, if you're working for yourself, pay yourself what you're worth, because you're not going to want to put any extra effort in if you're not making anything from it. So all you trainers and coaches who are doing the work that needs to be done. Like, people need to get healthier, not only physically but mentally, big time. It's a huge need. So don't quit. You can't quit. We need you in the industry. However, you need to be happy as well. You need to be healthy. Your soul needs to be fed. So you got to take care of yourself. Yeah, making some extra money, you can have some good meals and feed yourself, but then now you have the opportunity to have time to read, to get into coaching. All the time, I recommend people get into therapy or coaching or getting into a book or finding someone who you can just really bounce your ideas off of. And it's got to be someone that's in place where you want to be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in categories you want to be. And the thing is, if they aren't, understand how to pick and choose the information that you take, but at the same time, really understand who you're getting your mentorship from. Are they in life where you want to be? These high ticket clients, these high earning clients that you want to be able to talk to, are you in life where they want to be for what they're hiring you for? It has nothing to do with your bank account. Don't let somebody's fancy outfit, car, or the rich and famous, don't let all that stuff scare you away from reaching out to that person. They still want it. What you really need to focus on is your own physique, your own mind, making sure that you are in the position to be able to be attractive to those clientels. We were talking about attracting those people the other day. Like, you want to make it to the point where you're not out here searching and having to constantly throw out ads and constantly market and all this stuff. You want to be living your life and people are attracted to you. Become that magnet. I was talking about building a business online. Yes, you can build a business online. Yes, you can duplicate your time that way as well. But guess what? The rich and famous are likely in your hometown within 30 minutes. Most likely. Are you going to find them on Facebook? Probably not. You got to find out where those people hang out. You got to live the lifestyle. You got to look the part. And you just got to be as personable and open as possible. People will crowd you. People will flock to you if they feel that magnetic charm, right? And if you don't feel that you have that right now, that's what that coaching is for. That's what the therapy is. That's what all that stuff is for. Make yourself a better tool, right? Sharpen the axe so that when you do have to come and cut the tree, you spend way less time, okay? All this stuff here is, I want you guys to really believe in yourself. I'm not trying to make these too long, but even myself, I'm working on these because I have found that I do better just kind of off the cuff. When I'm sitting there to record it, I think about it too much. And so there's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of people out there that the information and the people need to be connected. And so all I'm trying to get with you with this one is freaking believe in yourself and do the extra work to make sure that you are the best that you can possibly be. And at that point, once you've become that high ticket trainer, you now will be looking for, or actually they'll be looking for you. Those high ticket clientele will be searching for you. You now have the ability to charge $100 to $300 to $500 a session, whatever it ends up being. And you may hear $500 a session and be like, what? But that's the difference between a $1,000 transformation program and a $5,000 transformation program. I'll leave you with this last one. I think it's just so good. We talk $5,000 transformation, $10,000 transformation program. Talk to your client about, let's think about the extra money that you spent on the weekend just on simple things. We've all spent money on just simple stuff. We all have. Could it come to a point where you feel that some of that extra money could be sent somewhere else, right? It's hard to discipline like that. However, when you get yourself into a position where your health is declining and you have no option but to spend this money, now you're in a situation where some of these hospital bills can be between $30,000, $50,000, $80,000, $100,000. Okay? Coaches, trainers, you have the ability to save someone from having to drop 50 grand, 100 grand on some preventable issues that could be coming from diet, could be coming from exercise, could be coming from mentality. You have the ability, right? And these people are looking for you. They just don't necessarily know where you are, nor do they understand the value of your program. So we said it before, don't devalue yourself and don't lower your prices. Keep it where it is and market to more effective, more high earning, high ticket clientele, and they will take care of you. And there goes your time. There goes your money. You got your time and money back. Now you can start having fun with your life, finding out what you love, who you love to coach and train, and get out there and do it. Okay? Most people ain't gonna do it. Most people are just gonna sit around. Most people are just gonna talk about their ideas. Those ideas follow them to the graveyard. Don't be one of those. Don't be a freaking statistic. Put yourself out there, believe in yourself, get the coaching and training that you need, surround yourself with the people who are gonna freaking help you hit home runs and cheer you on when you hit home runs, and grow and thrive with them. This is getting into other stuff. I love this motivational stuff, but really, what was the point of this video? Get yourself to those high ticket clients, get your time back, start making the money you deserve, and be the person you wanna be. I'll see you guys soon. Will Myers with Myers Impact.